Can you guess the price of this coin? Some authenticated 2022 Maya Angelou quarters have reached over $2,375 at major auction records, verified numismatic record only, in elite MS 67 plus condition. And that shocking number is exactly why collectors never ignore this modern quarter. CoinValueChecker.com plus one. At first glance, it feels like just another ordinary pocket quarter. Washington on the front, Maya Angelou rising with open arms against the sun, and soaring bird on the reverse. But the moment the surfaces flash with untouched mint luster, the rims stay razor sharp, and the strike shows flawless detail, this simple coin begins its transformation from everyday change into a rare collector treasure. What makes this coin so emotionally powerful isn't just the design, it's the history. This was the first coin in the American Women Quarters series, honoring Maya Angelou's voice, resilience, and cultural legacy. That alone creates strong collector demand. But when that history combines with a top mint state grade, proof-level eye appeal, or famous die varieties like the drooling George die chip or nesting bird reverse error, the value shock can jump even higher. Some dramatic certified examples have crossed $510, $199, and even beyond $2,000 depending on mint, grade, and rarity. Verified numismatic record only. CoinValueChecker.com plus two. This is where the suspense really grips the viewer. Millions were made, yet only a microscopic number survive with the exact combination collectors chase. Perfect strike, visible date, clean fields, strong mint mark, no circulation friction, and elite grading potential. The difference between a normal 25-cent coin and a four-figure auction result can literally be a tiny die chip near Washington's mouth, a bold off-center strike, or an ultra-clean proof specimen. Imagine pulling one from loose change, almost spending it on coffee, then noticing the design glow under the light. Suddenly, the quarter in your palm no longer feels ordinary. It feels like a hidden story. One part American history, one part modern mint mystery, one part collector obsession. That emotional shift is what makes this coin such a powerful YouTube retention story. The ordinary becomes extraordinary in a single second, and the deeper you look, the more shock moments appear. A common circulated piece may sit near face value, but a sharply preserved Philadelphia or Denver strike can climb into double digits fast. Then the next jump happens when rare error coin traits appear. Then another jump if it grades MS 67 or better. Then the final jaw-dropper if it becomes one of the finest known certified examples. That layered suspense is what keeps collectors and viewers locked in. Every quarter feels like a possibility. So before this coin disappears into another cash register, check the mint mark, study Maya Angelou's reverse details, inspect Washington's mouth for die chips, and look for any off-center or raised planche anomalies. Because the next quarter in your pocket might not just be change, it might be a historic modern rarity with a verified numismatic story behind it. Applies only to authenticated rare dates, mint errors, and certified high-grade specimens. And if you love discovering hidden value in everyday coins, stay with the channel, because the next ordinary quarter we reveal could be even more shocking than this one. Because some authenticated elite certified 2022 Maya Angelou quarters have crossed over $2,375 in verified major auction records, and that shocking result is why serious collectors refuse to treat this modern quarter like ordinary pocket change. Now imagine that emotional shift for a second. A coin worth only 25 cents by face value, suddenly becoming a four-figure collector shocker. That is what makes this coin so powerful. It's not just about money. It's about discovery. It's about the thrill of possibility. It's about realizing that something almost everyone ignores might secretly carry a verified numismatic story worth hundreds, or even thousands, in the right authenticated condition. And that transformation from ordinary to extraordinary is what keeps viewers locked into the story. What makes this quarter even more emotionally compelling is its historical weight. This was the first release in the American Women Quarters series, honoring Maya Angelou's voice, legacy, resilience, and cultural impact. That alone creates built-in collector demand. People are not just collecting metal, they are collecting a moment in American history. They are collecting symbolism. They are collecting the first chapter of a major modern U.S. series. And when that historical significance combines with untouched mint luster, razor-sharp rims, strong strike definition, clean surfaces, and elite MS67 Plus certified potential, the story becomes even more shocking. Because now, it's no longer just a common quarter. Now, it becomes a condition rarity. And that is where the second layer of suspense takes over. Yes, millions of these quarters were made. That's exactly why most people assume they can never be worth much. But collectors know the real secret. Mintage numbers and survival quality are two completely different stories. Millions may have been struck, but only a microscopic number survive with the exact combination of traits top collectors chase. Perfect strike, bold mint mark, blazing luster, no circulation friction, minimal contact marks, clean fields, premium eye appeal, and the possibility of reaching one of the finest certified grades known. That's when the value story can change dramatically. A normal circulated example may stay near face value, but the moment the coin shows strong, unbroken luster and nearly flawless surfaces, the emotional tension rises. Because now the question changes from, is this just a quarter, to, could this be one of the best survivors? And then the next shock layer appears. Sometimes the biggest jump doesn't even come from grade alone. It comes from tiny mint anomalies that most people never notice. One of the most talked about examples is the famous Drooling George die chip variety. A tiny raised die chip near Washington's mouth may look insignificant to the average person, but in the collector world, tiny details like that can completely transform the coin's story. The same goes for reverse anomalies, nesting bird varieties, off-center strikes, raised planche disturbances, or proof-like mirror surfaces on unusually sharp examples. This is what makes every single quarter feel like suspense, because every coin carries a what if. What if this one has the die chip? What if this one has the stronger strike? What if this one escapes circulation untouched? What if this one grades MS67 or higher? What if this one becomes one of the finest known? That chain of what-if moments is what makes this the perfect YouTube retention coin story. The viewer stops thinking about your coin and starts thinking about their own pocket change.